Hey everyone, Lord Snake here again to bring you another Total War Shogun 2 battle. Fall of the Samurai, of course. This time I'm going to show you a naval battle that I recently did, where I was using, yes that's right, torpedo boats. I have 2 torpedo boats, 2 gunboats, and my general in this Kotetsu class ironclad. My opponent had 2 wooden corvettes, Kaiten class, and they were wooden, so they aren't really all that defensively powerful. He also had 1 gunboat and his general in the Kotetsu class ironclad. So, basically the reason why I brought you this video instead of a normal land video is because I figure I might as well shake it up a little bit. Most of the time I'm giving you the normal land battles, which, I mean, those are great. Those are much better than the naval battles, in my opinion. A lot more balanced, but it's good to shake it up once in a while. Now, I love the graphics on these, though. The water kind of doesn't make a lot of sense how it's splashing through the wooden boats, but whatever. It's really cool how the steam comes out of the ships and everything, and right here you can see that I was getting a little jumpy with my general. I was actually slowing down the gunboats and the torpedo boats so that they weren't, or they were going at slow speed, because I thought my general was going to get there a lot later than they were, but I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the boats because they're all shiny, and that really distracts me. Now you can already see that I'm firing and my enemy fired a little bit ago, I saw. So it's not really good that I have my general up in this front line position, so definitely a mistake on my part there. Though technically I am firing back at his general. He's got this Kaiten class corvette attacking my general as well, so my general's taking a lot more incoming fire than his general, so that is not good. You can see that my ship is taking a lot of damage right now from 2 ships shooting at me. 3 ships. And right there you can see one of my gunboats started firing on their general. But the main beauty here are my torpedo boats, which I am currently navigating around. Now you can see right here that my general's ship is really taking an extensive amount of damage, and he's even firing at me with Gatling guns right now. And I'm not firing back with a Gatling gun on the account of the Gatling guns. You can kind of see, don't have anyone manning them for that one anyway. He got blown up, so I have to make do without. And you can see I had this gunboat come up front, but that was not necessarily a good idea. But here, you can see my torpedo boats are coming up from behind, and I launched a couple torpedoes. I was hoping to get his general, but as you can see, the torpedoes they move really, really slowly.
Your general is under attack,
They're about as they're a little bit faster than normal ships, but they move slow. You can see my ship just barely avoided getting shot with a torpedo right there. It is Shogun, or I mean Total War, so friendly fire is on with torpedoes. And you can see my opponent right here is trying to not get hit with torpedoes, because you will see later on that they are extremely devastating. Right here, he just avoids it, and he turns his ships around so that they're not going to get attacked completely by the torpedo boats. But right here, you can see there's no way you can get away from this. Let's watch the beauty unfold.
A ship has come about, sir. It is withdrawing.
That is awesome. And this didn't make a lot of sense because I fired a torpedo off and it just went in one side of the wreckage and out the other. But you can see I have plenty of torpedoes that are just going every which way here. Just trying to annihilate his ships. He's only got 2 and I got about 3 ships right now. And right here, that's a successful hit. Though it didn't destroy the ship, it still hit, which is a huge demoralizer, and you can see all of these people went flying off the ship. I don't know how they're all still alive if they were just in an explosion, but apparently they weren't. And you can see I just lost that torpedo boat, and technically that was both torpedo boats. So unfortunately, that's all the torpedo action we get to see in this battle. But you can see that that ship caught fire from the torpedo, and it's his general versus my general and a gunboat, which my general, you can see, has been extraordinarily damaged. It's yellow on both sides. And you can see that, yeah, it is quite damaged when I zoom up to it. There's lots of cracks in the hull and whatnot, so definitely need to get some repairs when I get back to port later if that ship makes it out. But right now you can see the enemy general is wavering. And he's trying to make his ship come around in range to where he can get his Gatling guns fired, or at least that's what I think his plan was. He could have been getting closer to my general so that he could get into ramming position. But one thing that I did notice is that he didn't take out this gunboat, which would have probably won it for him. I'm not sure exactly, because he was fairly demotivated, but that's the end of the battle, so let's take a look at the stats. Now, as you can see with the stats, I deployed 5 more, but a little bit less crew on all of them overall, and he deployed 4. Losses were at 44 and enemies killed. It says only about 29 enemies killed, but in all honesty, looking at his losses and whatnot, you have to take into consideration that most of those losses were due to men drowning. So, in comparison to losses, you can definitely see that I took a lot less. But overall, when you look at enemies killed, that's not really, in my opinion, a very valid overall comparison. But GG to my opponent, Alubi, and I will see you guys next battle.